all I was thinking is that you guys have been through hell, and this is one of the happiest country I've ever been.
Yeah. Hello my lovelies and welcome to another video. In today's video I'm always happy. I would say that I'm generally a very happy person by nature, but today I am very happy, and there's a huge reason for it, because we are going on holidays, like real actual holidays. We're going on holidays.
Yes, we are.
And he left me hanging. Still left me hanging. Maybe we can still see you. I am so freaking happy that I will be, first of all, we're flying to Belgrade tomorrow, which I'm anyway excited about. And we are going to Belgrade because it's my best friend's birthday. I'm gonna see my parents, even though I just saw them. My mom was also in Milan. I don't know if you guys know that, but anyway, whatever. I'm rambling. The point is, I need to pack, I need to wash my hair and look presentable because this is a no-go. I need to tidy because I want to leave it like perfect so that when I come back, it's beautiful. But before, I want to show you what I'm packing for holidays. Guys, so I am packing to go away, and I got a few new things. I have first a package that I have for holidays, which is like a perfect kind of easy few pieces for vacation from Urban Revivo. I've been working with Urban Revivo, I think like since 2021, I don't know, like for a while now, but it's a brand that I really like for, they're kind of like versatile and easy pieces. Like there's this black dress that I wear all the time, and you always ask me where is it from, and it's from Urban Revivo. I love it. It's very simple, it's classic, it's effortless, and it's also going in my suitcase now. But this now looks like I have a big hat above my head. If you want to know more about that, you can check out the last video. Anyway, I want to show you what I got from Urban Revivo so you guys can enjoy it as well. Okay, so I hope you are ready. I have a few things from Urban Revivo, like I said. I have a few things from Celine and a few things like jacuzzi kind of vibe things for the holidays that I want to pack in my suitcase so that you guys know when you're watching my holidays what I'm wearing. I'll go first with a pink set. It's kind of like, I wanted to say it's not something that I usually go for like all the time. However, I do, because I always tend to have like pink sets. Like I have my favorite pink Chanel set. I love cords. You guys know I love cords. And this cord from Urban Revivo, I love it. This is the skirt. First of all, how cute is this skirt? Now I don't know if you can tell. Look at this. Ta-da! It even goes cute with this top, right? So you can see very well the detailing is beautiful. They're like all these buttons. It's really nice because once I pack it, I don't have to worry about like ironing it while I'm away. And I also don't have to even think about what I'm gonna wear with it, because it comes with cord top. And this is like a crop top that I think would also work so well with denim. Now, look at this. We have a skirt. We have a top, and I would love to wear with my new, like for example, the row sandal, or just like a nude sandal, even a heel, I mean a wadi, you know, like something like you can go very chic, or you can even go quite casual with this. And that's what I really like about this. Plus, you can wear it separate, or you can wear it together. How cute. This is not cute. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Someone asked me if I wanna check how many times I say in one video love it, and I don't wanna check. The next thing, like I told you, I have an Urban Revivo dress that I really love and I wear a lot. And for some reason, I kind of wanted to get another one that is going to be as versatile. I love taffeta as material, and like kind of materials that are a little bit more structured and nice. And this black dress is quite classic, but I like it when it's a bit puffy on the bottom because, well, for two reasons. It's very flattering on the legs. It makes my legs look very long and slim, and it makes me look taller because when it's a little bit puffier on the bottom, I can use the elastic bit to lift it up, and it just, I don't know, like I always feel like it makes me look taller. Plus this dress has detailing on the side, like there's a hole on the side which accentuates the waist. So when I try it on, you will see what it looks like. I think it's really cute, and again, very easy. You can belt it in if you want to put a belt on, or you don't have to. I think it's just super easy. Again, can go with like a short little tweed jacket over it. Love it a lot. Now, I love color green and I love kind of tweed-like knitwear. You guys know that because I think especially when it comes to Urban Revival, I have around 10 pieces of tweed-like knits and like tweed jackets. And look at this one. I could not have it in green. I just thought that this is so beautiful. And for example, this, like when it's a little bit colder in the evenings, I can have it with a denim shorts with black pants, crop top, this open, and my black Kelly 25. I mean, a no-brainer. I really love it. I just think like with black, I'm thinking like a black Prada crop top and black burrow pants, and this open adds a bit of vibe. It's like heavy enough to be warm, but not too heavy. Do we love it? How much do we love it? I think you should definitely check it out. I'll link all the items that I'm talking about in the description box below so you guys can check it out, because I think this is like a great price and just like a versatile thing that you can wear over and over again. I love art, I love fashion, I love cubism, and why wouldn't I like a kind of a cubism-ish inspired shirt? It's also like green, black and white, and for me like the silk shirts are always a must-have in your summer wardrobe. Even when I did a video telling you what I think you need to have each summer, I explained that I think a kind of like a silk-like shirt is a necessity, and I especially think this one open, denim shorts, this open, even a bikini underneath, or even something like this underneath. It's just so cute because you don't really need to think about an outfit. It's just very easy, simple. You can even tie it to make it more casual, sort of like make it a crop top, you know, pull the sleeves up. And it's a print that is quite, I would say, special, like a very beautiful print with beautiful colors that are so easily implemented into my wardrobe. So for me, this is a beautiful piece. How gorgeous, right? The last, but definitely not the least. Wait, I'll put the camera a little bit down so you can properly see it. I have this beautiful maxi dress because I don't really have many maxi dresses. But look at this one. I just steamed it so that you guys can see it, and it's so perfect. It's basically open back, white, sort of open sides again, beautiful puffy sleeves, white maxi. And I think when I get a bit of more tan, because I'm already tan from Ibiza and Capri, but after like a bit more tan, this is just like gorgeous. I want to wear it with my Cartier Justin Clou necklace, or like even the kind of like a hanging necklace a bit. This is so beautiful with just like a classic Hermes Orange or Oasis to give me a bit of more height. I honestly think this is so beautiful. Here you go. I mean, you decide. I think it's beautiful. There was one more thing that is like a corset. You guys know how much I love the corset like tops. I just love them. I have quite a few, let's just say that. But this one has also like sleeves that are off shoulder sleeves. And I also have like a black skirt from Urban Revival. You will see when I style it in a sec that I think would go really well with. But this could also go well with denim shorts, with jeans, if you want to channel like a Britney Spears iconic looks. You know what I mean? This would be perfect. So I really like this one. And I think will be beautiful to have like bare shoulders for vacation. Anyway, so that was it from Urban Revival. I got something else at Celine. There are a few things that my boyfriend got, but I also got a bit lucky because I really wanted this. I'll show it to you. I don't know if I'll be able to link this below if I can find it, but if I can, oh my god, it's packed so beautifully, like you can't see anything when you open the box. I think it's a little bit expensive for what it is, but I think it's so cute. And I do have fringe, which I just took really badly out now. It looks like one is longer than the other, but it's a Celine Alice, what do you call it? Like Alice band or like headband. I think it's super cute. How much do we love it? I really love it. I love this kind of accessory that you can always like, you know, that adds something to the look. Right now it's terrible because I literally am having the worst hair days that I've had in forever. But just to show you a little close up, it's plastic and it's tortoise. And the reason why I love it even more is because I got a pair of sunglasses.
I didn't see the
case. You've seen it, baby. Every time you see it, you say how much you love it.
No, but I didn't see that it was coming this time.
So it's a pair of sunglasses I already have. I'm pretty sure in black that I got last summer, but these are in tortoise, just like the headband.
You know which shape of glasses is this one? You don't know.
Oval.
Yeah, lol. But it's a rock star specific shape. A rock star that your boyfriend adores. He was very famous because he came out
Kurt
of the
Cobain.
picture. Which color was he wearing?
He was wearing green. Well, it was a guess. Purple.
White. Was it white?
I don't know.
Well, as you do. Well, check the link below and you will see the picture of Kurt Cobain with that glasses in a different
I will
color.
insert it here. And I will come as I am.
Yeah, and that's why I'm gonna wear them because it's very rock.
No, it's mine, baby.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's can we?
But you're naked.
It's fine. They saw
Maybe
it.
there's some underage people.
Look, who looks better?
You're not naked, really, but
Me.
you look better. That is not it, believe it or not. I actually have a few more things that I would like to show you. Actually, this is not supposed to be a whole video at all. This was supposed to be like 5 minutes of me showing you a few new things that I love and that I have, but I cannot not show you everything now, right? I have to show you everything because I think it'd be so rude not to. So I have 3 more dresses to show. I got 2 that are very similar, so I think I'll keep only one. I will link them below. This one is quite a good price actually for what it is. It's like a sparkly dress, but it has feathers at the bottom. And I don't know about you, but if you have like a little extra, you know, 20s party to go to this summer, that is perfect. But also like perfect for holidays when you want to feel a bit cute. Do we like it? My boyfriend hates it. But I said I have to have like a little extra thing. However, I got 2 very similar ones, so maybe I should keep one and return one. I'm a little bit more leaning towards the other one, which is basically same, but it's with paillettes, which normally I would never think that I prefer, because I think I prefer crystals, but I just think this is so chic because it looks like it's liquid, and this is what the feathers look like at the bottom. I think this is so beautiful. It goes in a crisscross at the back, and I really like it. Beautiful, beautiful. We'll link it below for you guys to check it out. I also got one more, which is from Jacquemus. This is an exclusive, so if you want this dress, you can only get it in one place. And on top, it looks kind of like there are 2 seashells-ish in the breast area. It's a bit of a linen cotton dress, short. I think super cute. I don't know what you guys think, but I think it's super cute. So now, I need to go. I need to wash my hair. I need to put a face mask on because my skin, my hair, my face, everything needs a little bit of extra care. I need to finalize a lot of things that I need to do, and I need to tidy this mess that I created. I need to pack, and we're leaving at like 7 a.m. But it's all good because we are commencing our vacation. So hopefully next time you see me, it's either gonna be here packing or it's going to be in Belgrade. Hello Belgrade, good morning guys. We are going for lunch with my dad. I just spoke to my mom, she's at work, so we're seeing, my sister is also busy, so we're going for lunch with my dad because Filippo wants to eat what?
Cevapcici.
So we decided to take Filippo to Scadarlia, which is like the old part, because this is where cevapi are the best, as recommended by my father. We got some Serbian dishes. What is your favorite, Phil?
I don't know, but this looks great.
Open this, open this.
This is the cevapcici.
Yes, can you smell it? Wow. Are you happy?
Love it.
Love it? But you didn't try kajmak?
No,
Filippo asked me if this is ice cream.
il vanilla, no?
Yeah. And you love troice. It's over there.
Yeah, the best.
So this is the current very Serbian situation. Good morning, guys. Bit of a late night last night.
Yeah.
What time did we come home?
We came home at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
which is 7 a.m. Italian time.
Which is not 7 a.m. Italian time, it's 7 a.m. our lifestyle time. So we had a bit of time in Belgrade, and I wanted to ask you if you could tell me. Oh wait, let's order coffee first. What I wanted to ask Filippo, because many of you have probably never been to Belgrade and probably have not experienced Serbia at all, or the culture, or the food, or the atmosphere. I wanted to ask a real Italian his top 3 favorite things about Belgrade. Are you ready, mister?
What is incredible about Belgrade? Like really, really incredible. You know, yesterday I was sitting there and watching you for 4 hours. All I was thinking is that you guys have been through hell, and this is one of the happiest country I've ever been.
Yeah?
I think is that, I mean, I don't want to talk about the other countries, but I think this is on the Eastern Europe the most happy country. And since you've been through the worst, this to me is incredible. Yesterday there was 50 people drinking, kissing, dancing like it was the last day in Earth. And for me this is amazing. We don't have that much fun in Italy, you know? We don't celebrate so much.
Guys, I realized that I never actually finished the vlog from Serbia, but that was not my intention. I really wanted to kind of like finish it off in Belgrade. However, we had 2 days in Belgrade, not even, like a day and a half in Belgrade, for my best friend's birthday, for seeing my parents, to my friends, and doing like little bits and bobs that I had to kind of, not had to, but I really wanted to do. And I'm sure that many of you that ever lived abroad know what it's like when you live abroad and you go back home. There's never enough time to do everything you want to do. It's like, I don't know how to explain it, but there's just like a sea of people you want to see. There are like so many things you want to do. And right now we're actually in Montenegro. So my trip in Belgrade was short, very sweet, but you will watch in the next video probably the trip in Montenegro. However, Serbia. I feel like lately especially so, every time I go, there's more and more foreigners and the tourism in my country is really booming. And lots of you are actually asking me whether or not like, and what I would recommend, what is there to do and see. And there's one thing that I have to say is that I think like Belgrade and Novi Sad, which is like beautiful, like you have to also like feel it, you have to visit it. It's not enough to see like the pictures or the videos online, because what really makes this part of the world special is the soul, the people, the hospitality, the food, the music, environment, the vibe. Like my boyfriend loves it, and that's what I tried to show you. I have a lot of Italian friends, Brazilian, Spanish, who came and visited, who I brought to see this part of the world, and many of them really, really, really loved it. And despite the fact that it's not like a destination where you go for like a summer holiday or something like that, like, you know, there's no sea, there's no like things like that in such a commercial way. There's so much history and so much culture, which I think is so beautiful. My favorite things to do when I go home is the social life, the social scene. No matter what kind of music you like or don't like, it's really special to experience that because it's different. It's something you don't have in the Western world. Food, I think, yes, we do have like the Japanese and the Chinese and the, I don't know, like a great national cuisine, but also like, you know, like the Italian, the Spanish, the all kind of cuisines, but it's the kind of like the real authentic stuff. When you see it, it's really something different. And for the people who have traveled the world and who have seen a lot of it and had chance to see a lot, I think this is something very, very different. So I would highly, highly recommend it. My big goal would be, because now, especially when I see it through a fresh pair of eyes, through my boyfriend who loves our national cuisine, like barbecue, cevapi, which is basically like, I think I've shown them to you. It's like a particular style of meat. When I see how much he loves it, I want to bring all of my friends and organize like one big party. We have so much to offer that is just incredible. I'm sad I haven't actually vlogged more, but there was just no time. So I will end this vlog with a little suggestion that if you are searching for a new country to explore or a place to visit, to put Belgrade on your map. And if you want like a very cultural, like very different from Belgrade, I would say is Novi Sad, which is my hometown. Novi Sad is different because there's more influence from Austro-Hungarian Empire, because it was a part of Austro-Hungarian Empire, whereas in Belgrade, I would say there's a little bit more influence of Ottoman Empire. So slightly different, whereas when you go to Novi Sad, it looks more like Vienna, like Budapest. It's kind of this vibe. And Belgrade is a little bit more, I would say, there's some like medieval parts. There is a little bit of Austro-Hungarian as well, like influence, but tiny little bit in the like very center. And, you know, it's just like, it's different, even though it's the same country. So I think it's something to visit, to spend the time on the river, to enjoy the restaurants, the crowd, the vibe, the people, beautiful women, and in general people. I think it's quite a recommendation for me. So yeah, with this I will leave. I will finish this vlog. I'm sorry that it was very brief and not that eventful, but I think the next few will get a bit more exciting. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon. Bye guys.